Welcome guys, it's Tommy again, and I just wanted to do a quick addition to the last video about religion because I skipped on it in that video, and I think it's a really important aspect of religion, and it's the aspect of God. And when you think of God, what is God? Like, you think maybe of an old man with a beard and he's up there in the sky or something. But if you think about it, it sounds kind of stupid, doesn't it? And maybe that's why the perception of God that we have is so flawed. And, God is just a word for something that we describe as that we cannot really, pinpoint what it exactly is, Like, it has different names in all of the religions in the world. You can call him Yahweh or Allah or God or anything. It doesn't really matter. But God is really, it's the thing that, because it's the thing in our lives that created us all. And now you might think, if you're really hardcore scientist, like, what the fuck, God doesn't exist. Science is, we were just, a little cell in the ocean swimming, and then we came up to the land, and then we grew up and became monkeys, and from the monkeys became humans, so we're basically all monkeys. And that sounds kind of strange, doesn't it? And still, then, first of all, the Big Bang Theory is called a theory for a reason. I'm not saying it's not plausible, but we have no idea what happened before it. And there's a lot of things in this universe that we cannot explain with science. A huge amount of things. We pretend to know way more about the universe than we actually do. And maybe it is also plausible that there's no God, but we just live in a simulation. We will never know. And you might just think, now I'm a conspiracy theorist or whatever. But God is really believing in God. You can also call him karma or whatever. It's just to see that we have control of our lives, but we don't have to control what happens around us. And, even if you believe in luck or whatever, there's still a component to it where you're gonna think, well, science cannot explain that. Why does this constellation happen exactly like this? And I believe that maybe let's call it destiny. Destiny could just be another name for God that brought us all together. To also, my girlfriend is an atheist. To her watching this, us coming together and meeting at this exact point in time where we would fall in love, I don't think science can explain that. There must be something deeper behind that, So God really, or destiny, or whatever you want to call him, it's the reason we exist, and we should thank God. We can give it a different name. Like, if you sit down for a meal and you just let's say, thank you, destiny, for this meal, then it's just gonna give you a better feeling in life. Because you are not the only responsible thing for your life, but there's something else out there. We cannot say what it is, but it does exist. And I strongly believe that it has a great impact on our life. And if we truly believe in it and strive to, let's say, for example, I really like this quote from David Goggins. He said this in a podcast with Joe Rogan, and basically what he said is his biggest fear in life, David Goggins is this tough motherfucker who runs hundreds of miles and everything, and his biggest fear is, let's say, when he goes to heaven and God shows him what he could have achieved in life and he didn't achieve it. So, when you go about life, think, am I fulfilling my full potential? Am I using the gift that God gave me, or am I just living in the shell of myself? Am I just procrastinating? Do you think if anything would judge you after your life, even if it's yourself, would you be proud of it? And if the answer is no, then now is your time to do something about it. I am Tommy, and I will help you in the following videos to achieve a better understanding of life and how to make it better for you, and how you can go through the world with more appreciation and more happiness than you ever did before. And if you're excited to follow this path of life, then be sure to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.